everybody. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, Zoom, Zoom.
All right. Let's see. Chip, have an amazing stream. Cat, catch you later. Thank you, thank you. Michael, always second Chip. Hello, Lando. He's third Chip. There you are. Hello, Drew. Buddy said hi. Yeah, so I hope you have a good night. It's been a very long week. I'm dying to think. Is it snowing at your house? It's snowing at mine like crazy.
Oh yeah, it started a while ago.
Yeah, it was like, you know how like when you have what is it like what crap? No, I can't think of that stuff that's called. But it kind of looks like little packing bits, but it's like real tiny.
Yeah,
That's what it was like doing, and
called
then
Crabble,
maybe
I think.
something. But then like an hour later, like everything's covered, you can't see outside, like it's crazy. And then I opened the door because I was waiting for my other cat to come in. And one of my strays just hops over. He's not even like somewhere warm. He's like under my car and he hops in and he runs in. So I just shoved him in my room. So he's hanging out with me. So, hey, Michael, how it goes it?
Opposite.
What?
I'm the opposite.
Oh, opposite. Yeah, sweating.
Opposite side of the world.
Nice, Drew.
Opposite weather problems.
Let's see, it's supposed to rain snow tonight, but it'll just have a rain valley. Cat, I was sad you didn't join trivia show. The boys, who the boss is. Show. Yeah, I wanted to, Brett, but my kiddo he's sick and he was just super needy and I wasn't gonna be able to get away, but I'm hoping one of these weeks I'll be able to join the trivia show. So one of these times.
Yep.
Yeah. Because I like doing Star Wars trivia. I used to play it every week. Either people come over to my apartment or we'd go over to their house, but we'd always do it Friday night. Like you didn't question what I was doing is Star Wars trivia pursuit night. But I think I'm gonna open up my One Piece.
Uh,
Oh, there's stickers. Got it.
uh,
Ooh, cool.
Rightio.
Let's see. Drew says he wants to do trivia. Yeah, it's fun. But we have minus -15 to -30 temps coming next week for a few days. We're supposed to be getting that now, like as
Tomorrow.
it'll
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna start dropping off. It's not too bad right now. It's 24, but it's supposed to be rough tomorrow. So hey JT, hope you're doing
Oh,
well. Hope
he's
you're
here.
well.
It's 21 here at the moment.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did I show you that?
I don't know if
I'll
that's
put it in the
the.
Oh
chat.
no, hold on. Let me make it big screen. Hi Sky. Yeah. Oh, he's awesome.
Oh, nice.
It's
So I
Grandpa.
put
He
all
says.
the decals on. Hang on.
Yeah, yeah.
So my Mega Gundam is finished. There's
Nice.
little stickers everywhere on the feed,
Yeah.
everywhere. Funny thing is, you can read them. It's like, warning: do not open this hatch unless you know all this stuff on it. It's like, so yeah, that's my mega build, and
Hey
I
Pop, good
got
morning.
yeah. Look, I brought another mega build.
Oh, you're Zaku. There you go.
So I brought
Nice.
Char Zaku. So it's the scale, so it's a bit shorter than the,
Yeah,
but it's still a mega build.
that's awesome.
Oh, I thought I'd treat myself.
There you go.
It's been crazy, hasn't it, for the last few
Yep.
days? So
Mm-hmm.
I was like
Yeah.
on my way home from work, and I just went, you know what? I need something to cheer me up and
There you go.
do this weekend. You know what I mean? Like, so
Yeah.
yeah. So here we are. Should be fun. I'll crack it open soon. No, actually, I'm building the Invisible Gundam. How do you think it looks so far now? So,
It looks a lot like Wonder Woman Invisible
yeah, except
Jet.
for I don't really like this bit here. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah, it does look a little weird. Yeah, yeah.
Just a little weird.
That's the official John Cena mech.
Right. Top says that's a piece of work, Michael. Well done.
Which one, the invisible one or the?
Probably the invisible one. Probably some of your best work there. Michael, I love that Gundam
Yeah,
horse. Lando says.
I always knew Pulps would be.
Yeah, he's got your back. He's got your back.
Oh, the Gundam horse. Oh yeah, I was building that last weekend, wasn't I? Yeah, I'll get that down and show you later. Oh, hang on. I'll get it now. I've just got it. Damn it. Damn it. I've got to stand up.
Oh, poor baby.
16.
Hang on, hang on, hang on. Oh, yeah, this is what I was doing last weekend, wasn't it?
Yeah, hold on. I'll make a big screen.
There it is.
Wow.
Master Gundam.
The giant rooster.
Yeah, well, the yellow and the grey, I didn't use the stickers. And plus, they didn't give
Hey,
you stickers
Kilo.
for
I
everything.
see ya.
So I painted those with my paint pens.
Yeah,
So there's like, yellow and grey. That's all been painted. And I didn't really have to
right.
do much to the actual Gundam. All the work went into the horse mainly. But anyway, yeah, there you go. It's on the
Cool,
shelf.
cool.
But yeah. I had so much fun building that other mega one. I thought, you know what? Why not?
Okay. And what are you doing tonight there,
I'm
Chris?
doing.
Oh, man.
I got sent another set by Funhole. It is the Wild
Nice.
West Post Office.
Nice.
Ooh.
So, got to try and have this all finished by Tuesday when I get ready to leave to go to Kansas for a few days. So,
I hope your trip goes well.
Hmm. All right.
My aunt's not doing. One of my aunts isn't doing well again.
yeah, that's why I'm going because
Yeah. Unfortunately I can't get back to her, but I would if I could, but you know, unfortunately it's one of those things, but
I think I need a separate
oh,
room to open this damn box. Oh,
probably.
man.
Just saying hi. It's been a rough week, but my pain has been kicking my butt. We're having a horrific cold front come in and gonna put it in the negatives, but hanging in there. What are you playing on PlayStation? Welcome back, Drew. Alrighty.
Alrighty. Oh, wow. Another magazine. Cool.
There's a lot of Lego pieces. 2, 3, 4.
All right. This is going to be fun, I guess.
Mhm.
Oh. Can't remember how I did the last one. Can't remember how I.
Hey Dave, what's up? Hey Pete, might might jump in later. That's cool. You're always welcome. Disney Speedstorm and Melody, check out the Suicide Squad. Nice, very cool.
Hey
What's up,
kids,
Dave? How goes it?
how's Cat feeling today?
I'm hurting really bad, but you know, it's expected with the whole bad weather and stuff like that. Like it just is what it is. So
I can
I was
sympathize.
expecting it. Yeah.
My wife got to go to the emergency room tonight. That was fun.
It's gonna be okay.
She's got abdominal pain, and the doctors couldn't figure out what, so she's going to a specialist on Monday.
That's
So-
not good.
Is she home?
Yeah, she's
Or-
home.
Oh,
She's home. She was hungry, but she didn't want anything, overly tasty. So
yeah. When you
she
feel
was like,
crappy, don't
she was
eat.
like, I
So
want
you had
pizza,
Burger
but I
King?
don't want anything greasy. So she's like, I want breakfast. I said, okay. I made her scrambled eggs and toast, just like she wanted. So we did that. Well, she did that, and I had turkey kielbasa sandwich.
Nice.
Oh God.
Oh, I got something to show Michael. So, Michael, you'll appreciate this. I made a little Gundam hanger.
Nice 3D. Yeah, cool. Hanger.
And there we go, the Zaku from the Netflix
Yeah, I still
show.
haven't built mine.
I did this on Coldbange. So,
Yeah, I watched
And
what
I
I
gotta
could.
Weird.
I
I gotta say, this,
only
this
saw
is
like the last 45 minutes or so. I think.
for this little scale. Once assembled, he feels pretty damn solid, like a straight up action figure.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Oh, I remember you that part that piece you were having trouble with in the instructions.
Yeah,
There was actually a separate little piece of paper on your desk underneath the
yeah.
stickers
I found it
that
after
had
the
the
show.
amendment had the amendment on it.
Yeah,
Because I remember when I saw the first review of that, the guy said, "Everyone remember to look at that piece of paper because for the first time ever, Bandai's made a printing mistake." And I'm like,
yeah.
"Yeah."
I
And I
found
was
it
sitting here
after the
watching.
fact.
I was sitting here watching it, going, "Dave, what's on the piece of paper in front of you?" And I couldn't get there.
Yep, I learned the hard way.
Yeah, that's all right. Well, I'm building a giant Zaku, so
Hey, oh Jesus,
look at the foot,
holy, what scale is that?
148.
Jesus H,
I just
mother
finished my 148th grandpa.
of God.
You know, they're cool kids,
That's
man.
just
They're
what the
like
Hebrews
they
thought.
build like a high grade, but they're just mega size. That's all.
Jesus,
Look at the polycaps. They're massive.
where did you get that from?
Well, from my Gundam shop here, they sell them, but they're
Jesus.
called what are they
You
officially
said it's a
called?
148 scale. I gotta look this
Yeah,
up.
mega size model. They're called. They do Chars Zaku, a green Zaku. They do the RX-78, and they've brought out the Unicorn. The Unicorn's the biggest out of all of them.
48 scale
It's
Gundam.
yeah, yeah, mega
See-
size.
See, Michael, you
model.
shouldn't tell me this because I got a bonus. My
Yeah.
job does like a quarterly bonus, and I just got it today. I'm like,
I gave myself
just
a
what I
bonus
need to
on the way
know.
home from work yesterday.
oh, so yeah, I'm looking at this. Amazon has a 148 mega size RX 78 Mark II.
Yep, that's the one I just built.
I mean, I could definitely do panel lining on that thing.
Oh man, yeah. Look,
Jesus,
I just showed it off, but
Jesus Christ!
still the stickers and stuff.
Now, is it stickers or water?
Water
Or-
decals, but they're fine. There's a lot of them, but they're easy to apply.
That's what she said. What?
That like the where you've got to put them is like a nice flat surface, so they it's not tricky or anything. You're not trying to go around curves or bends,
Well-
or you know what I mean. So
I'm going to be setting up a stream so I can build this.
oh, nice.
I finally found it after a very long time. Been hunting for baby, so I'm going to be assembling it.
Yeah, well,
So-
I think you'll be able to get these mega size kits, no worries, because I think they've
Yeah.
reissued a whole heap of
Well,
them for
apparently,
this
if I
year,
Google it,
because
the
the
Zaku, they
45th
have it on
anniversary this
Entertainment
year.
Earth right now for $91. That doesn't seem too bad.
Yeah, look, to give you an idea, I paid 170 Australian for the grandpa,
Hmm.
but this was 151, so it's a bit cheaper.
Yeah, I mean, looking at what a 1/60th scale on Big Bad Toy Store, they want like
You can get 1/60th. There's third-party knockoffs of them.
Well,
You can get six.
this is on Big
yeah.
Bad Toy Store,
Yeah,
and it says buy Bandai Spirits actually.
yeah.
Well, I'm not paying
there are
300 for that.
1/60th. Yeah.
Frack that, man. I'm not. If I can get the other one for like, a third of that, then that's where I'll go.
Yeah, I hear.
Jesus.
But anyway, I just
Ooh.
thought they're cool display pieces. They're huge. They stand out.
Yeah.
They're like.
Well, I mean, with my 3D printer, I could print stuff. So I mean, I could print the hanger for it. I think that would just be a nice conversation
Oh,
piece.
mention that. Oh, that'd be awesome. My only thing is, I don't think this one does, but the other one didn't. They should have at least included like a pilot figure or something.
I mean,
'cause it's
for that
1/4/8
scale,
scale.
for
Yeah,
that
you know
scale,
what I mean?
that
Like
should be easy.
Yeah,
Or
that's what I mean.
or you know what? At the very least, if you know people who are into hobbies, obviously,
Yeah.
how about including, and this would be a nice little concept, Bandai, include a 3D file, an STL file for printing the pilot if you want. If some people might not want the
Yeah,
pilot,
well, that's
some
the
people
thing.
might.
Yeah.
And then you can just 3D print it, and bam, Bob's your uncle.
Oh, it just might have been nice to do, Amaru and Shark.
I mean, for one of my wife's coworkers, I'm actually 3D printing a because Buffalo Bills, obviously, but I'm printing a Mega Lego figure.
Oh yeah, they're cool. I've seen some of those. Come awesome.
Yeah, and that's right off the printer itself because I have an AMS unit that allows multicolor printing. So we're doing
I
that.
actually saw a YouTube video of a guy that 3D printed a Lego minifigure costume for his kid for Halloween.
Oh yeah.
And he wore that, and he looked like a movable 3D.
The thing is that depending on the size of your printer, you can definitely do that. Now,
this guy probably did it in parts.
I mean, hypothetically, I could do that on my printer, but it would take a very long time because you got to print, because you can slice. Like, say, if I wanted to do this in a larger scale, I could do it. But then in the program, I have to slice it into sections and parts, then try to bond those parts.
Yes.
But then it kind of defeats the purpose of having something like this because then you have to like hand paint it in order to do that stuff. But it is doable.
Oh yeah, I watched that Mighty Jabba. He built a full size Jabba the Hutt from a small file, and he enlarged it, and he had to section it off and then glue it all together. And he ended up building a whole, full scale Jabba the Hutt in his basement. Which is funny because I remember him saying he won't be able to get it out if they ever move. He'd have to break it up again. They have to pull down
you can't get it out. That sounds like a problem.
Well, yeah, you can't get it out because it's way too big there in the house. Yes,
that's what she said.
You should have built pegs into it so he could move it.
Yeah. I don't know. He's a funny kind of guy, that Mighty Jabba guy. He does everything that's related to Jabba the Hutt and Jabba's palace. That's what his kick is.
Mm-hmm.
So he's into all the characters from Jabba's palace. Everything Jabba's palace he will do.
Hey, Bear. Good to see you.
Hey, smirking.
Wow, there's actually normal pellet caps in here. That's weird.
Mm.
So, Chris, is this another one of those awesome sets?
Yes, this is the post office.
Awesome. Very cool.
Oh.
In fact, I was shopping Lego earlier tonight so I can buy my wife her Valentine's gifts for next month.
Mm.
Well, because
Oh,
we have the
man.
cats,
Should,
you can't exactly have plants all over the place. So I buy different Lego sets that she loves because she loves the botanical stuff.
Very cool.
There's people that get those botanical sets and put the scented oils on them
Yeah.
to give it a botanic smell.
We
I've-
Chris sent us a mini little flower thing, and Rafi and we built it and gave it to my mom, and that's what she does. She puts whatever scent she's got going on, and she
Okay.
puts them on all the flowers and then puts them in the window.
I might have
Listen.
to mention that because my wife takes some of the flower Lego sets and she takes them to work. So that might be a nice cool thing to
Yeah.
add a little scent, a little bit of I guess realism to it.
Hey, Chris, Bear says, will Ghosty start receiving mail with his little post office?
No.
Oh,
I got rid of the post office box ages ago.
oh, that's rude.
Mm-hmm.
Your people need mail.
They do need mail,
I mean,
but I don't know how they get it because, well, I guess there are a couple horses in this set, so they must do something like the Pony Express. But there's also
is that like a
the
Wild
Pony
West
Express.
thing?
You mean the postman?
Or I didn't know if it was like Wild West or steampunk.
Or did they
You mean the postman?
like,
update? Did they
mailman.
upgrade to
Telegraph?
Yeah, telegraph.
This does have telegraph lines that run to it. Yes.
See,
So that's probably what happened then.
progress.
Yep.
Screw Alan in. Oh.
So a buddy of mine mentioned earlier tonight that apparently Craven is already on digital.
Yes.
Wow.
There's a shocker.
Mm.
Stickers as well. Jeez.
Yeah, that was bound to happen with as poorly as it did.
Yeah.
Yeah, something just dropped here on my cable service, and I was scratching my head, going, "Wasn't that just in the cinema like last week?"
What was it?
Trying to think of what it was.
But also, you got to think that
yeah.
movies go from they translate from the movie theaters to digital on demand usually within like a month and a half to 2 months on average.
There's supposed to be a 60-day window, but they have outs for a 30-day window if it's done horribly.
But also sometimes some movies do better digital. I think Transformers 1 did really better once it crossed over to digital availability.
Just because nobody was going to pay to see another crappy Transformers movie.
Yeah. I'll admit, I was hating on the concept of it because the way the trailer looked. But then when I saw it, I actually enjoyed it. I mean, it's not G1, and I'll always be a G1 fan to the day I die, but I actually did enjoy it. It didn't feel like a Transformers movie to me, but it was enjoyable.
There we go.
If only I could find my remote control, I'll tell you what it was. I got a feeling it was the Lord of the Rings cartoon.
Oh well, that
So
was only supposed to be out in theaters for a week or two.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was that. That's popped up.
Because
Like, you've got to
isn't
rent
that like
it. It's still not
Amazon's
cheap.
property?
Oh, I don't know.
think
I'm
Amazon
getting it
did it, I
through my
don't remember.
cable service. So I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You're supposed to know these things. Come on.
Well, I don't really watch Amazon Prime, so.
Well, I don't have cable, so I mean that's all we watch is streaming. Or
Well, actually,
I
ours
spend a lot of
isn't.
time watching these videos.
Actually, I keep calling it cable, but it's really not cable anymore because it comes through our Wi-Fi. So they stopped feeding it through the actual cable. So
Yeah,
I'm
everything's
just used to.
digital.
Yeah, I'm used to just calling it cable, I guess.
You're old.
Jeez. So many parts.
I agree with you, Spencer. It was terribly mismarketed. I mean, there's a lot of people like me who are just the old school Transformer G1 fans, and it was different. It was different, and I get that they're trying to adapt it to the new generations and whatnot, but
You don't need to.
you shouldn't have
All
to.
the Transformers movies have showed us anything. People will buy things that still look like Gen 1. If that had been a Gen 1 cartoon,
Yeah,
like they used the designs from the series for, Baby Prime and Baby Megatron and stuff, it would have done well.
Yep.
Because that's what we were promised. We were told the next movie was going to be all about Cybertron. And it was going to be all kind of
well,
G1.
it was all about Cybertron, but just not the Cybertron we knew.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever watch it, but we'll wait and see.
Well, I watched it for free, so I mean, forgot where. I think if someone sent me a code or something, so I didn't pay to see it. So
Yeah, oh, that's
I
all right.
figured, why the hell? I'll just have it on in the background, and I actually started watching it.
Sounds like the right price, Dave.
Yep, free 99 is always the best.
Yes.
I mean, who doesn't love free 99?
See this, Dave? Looks like a part separator.
Oh Jesus, man!
Right? They give you two of them. The idea of it is actually this curved bit.
Hey,
You don't
Duffman.
actually need nippers. You can twist it on, and it breaks the sprue.
Duff man.
So you don't actually really have to cut it out.
That's cool.
But
Now,
I cut it out because
you
it's
know-
what I'm used to. But
I don't want to be selfish, but I wish someone would like. Now that I know that scale exists, someone just needs to download that. They just need to make the STL files, and then I could just print it at home.
they do
So
the
much
biggest,
cheaper.
The biggest one I've seen them do is that they do one that's about 8 foot tall, Bandai.
Oh, Jesus.
A grandpa.
Where the frick?
It's I think it's like 1/12 scale or
this
something.
room is 1 foot tall. Jesus, that's sucker be taller than me. Jesus Christ.
Ow.
Yeah, they do a 1/12 scale.
Don't hurt yourself, Chris.
1/24th. And then it comes down to 1/60th, 1/48th. Yeah. Well, I expect a lot of things to happen in the Gundam world this year. I'll be disappointed if it doesn't.
Like what? What are you hoping for?
Well, it's the 45th anniversary of the hobby.
Oh.
So
Okay.
last year was the 45th anniversary of the actual series. And the kit started a year after, so...
Hey, instead of a fighting Gundam game, can we get like an actual like RPG Gundam storyline? I mean, I would love that.
Do they have storylines? I thought it was just mostly robots fighting.
There's some stories. I mean, like IBO.
Some of them can be quite political because it's...
Oh, yes, it can.
It's basically like the Earth... You know, some opinion, it's like the Earth,
especially the original one,
enforcing the Earth wills and laws on the outer space colonies, and of course they rebel against the Earth, and that's what it's all about. It can
Char
actually
dropping a colony on Earth.
Yeah, well, he was from one of the nearest colonies to the Earth, and they got sick of answering to whatever the Earth Federation wanted. So,
Yep.
that's why they actually invaded Earth and started a massive war. So it's basically space colonies versus the Earth, basically.
Yep.
Because humanity was so big that they had to branch off in their universe, had to branch off into colonies all over
And of
our
course, the new
universe.
types.
Yeah. And then, of course, then it gets all weird because new types are, they were found out in space first, but some were found on Earth, and it's all this. But I mean, it's almost as old as Star Wars, so it's been around a while, the story. But
This is going together pretty quick.
man, I just finished opening all the bags. Now I've got to work out where I'm starting. I love it. So we're starting off with the legs. Okay. I assume we're making 2 of these at a time. Yeah.
I'm working on a One Piece Lego set that I got. Michael's building a giant Gundam. Chris is doing a fun hole project. And I
Post
don't know what
office.
Dave is
Western
doing.
Post
I'm
Office.
doing a Spider-Man Lego head.
There you go.
Yeah, that looks cool.
Yes, sir.
And Rolando is working on pretzels in bed, he says.
Is it Rolando or is it Rolando?
Rolando.
Either one.
Quando. So
They don't.
what's
Well,
going on for tomorrow,
Luffy's
Kat?
hair's missing.
Is it movie time tomorrow?
No, I have a stream with the ladies tomorrow, so the movie stream.
Ladies' night, oh, one night.
Michael, you're taking me back to my rink days. No, seriously, at the roller rink I worked at, we had Sunday night was retro night, 70s and 80s music.
Yeah.
Almost nobody wanted it to work except for 3 guys. This one manager, this one DJ, and this mofo right here is the floor guard.
I think that's what the only channel I'll really miss once TikTok goes away. Is there's this people I watch. There's 2 channels.
Yeah.
One is mostly ladies, and then the other one is like 4 or 5 dudes, and they are like really incredibly good at skating.
Really?
And zip all around the place.
Yeah, they're crazy on there. They have a lot of people that are amazing at skating.
Hey, before TikTok dies out, can you send me the link at some point this weekend? I'm gonna have to check these guys out. Yeah, because that's what I used to do. Was I worked at a roller rink as a DJ and a floor guard, and man, skating was just like, and we did the jam skating too.
Shush it, pal. It did not. And those days, that was my high school days from 94 to 98. Best fun I ever had.
How's the theory been proven right when it didn't work for Rum?
I want to see, here's the thing. When you look at my globe close up, the pattern matches. His does not. So.
No.
Color striations did not work.
Color striations doesn't work.
Follow the instructions.
And I want to know what happens when an American beats them at building Big Ben. How is he going to react to that? I don't think he's going to deal well with that.
I'm sure there's going to be a logical monkey lizard reasoning as to why.
Mhm.
I'm sure, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't cheat very well.
Hey, Paul, what's up? I see him in the chat saying hi.
Mhm. All right.
That's another reason why I want to keep working on losing weight so I can get back into roller skating at some point.
Yeah.
Most roller skates will not support certain weight limits, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I actually liked ice skating more fun than I thought roller skating myself. Although we used to have a lot more roller rinks around than ice rinks.
Well, see, I learned to roller skate on the traditional quad skates instead of inline skating to traditional quad skates. But remember how you used to have
Yeah,
those big, large toe stoppers?
yeah,
I didn't have that. I had a really small little, like, it looked like a nub, but they called it a dance stop because I never used it to stop on my skates. I always stopped with my wheels, like a hockey stop.
yeah, right.
And the guys I used to work with, they thought it was the weirdest thing. It had to do with my hand and eye coordination. Like that was it was like for some reason I could just stop like a hockey stop, going real fast, hockey stop on quads, and they're like, that shouldn't be possible, but it was. That's just the only way I stopped. God, I miss roller skating. I really do.
We do not have any roller skate rinks.
Yeah, we have like there's technically 2 roller rinks still left in my area, but one is I think they're both concrete floors, and I don't like that
No.
because I mean, like, if you ask like someone who's like a purist when it comes to roller skating, wood floors that's the best.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those pastimes that sort of died off. We used to have a lot of them
Oh yeah.
in my city, and
Oh,
we used to have a lot of 10-pin bowling places too, and that's virtually disappeared as well.
really? I
Yeah,
mean, well, I mean here in the States, I mean every bowling alley is 10-pin bowling,
yeah,
but like you have like the duck pins, of course, in Canada. And you have some leagues that do the 8-pin bowling where it only sets 8 pins instead of 10.
yeah. I mean, like, we don't get me wrong. We still have. I'm sure they've still got bowling leagues and competitions, but the amount of venues that are actually around is
Oh,
Yeah,
way
pal.
less.
I
Like,
saw
I
what
can't
Bob
think
said.
of anyone. I'd have to actually
Boy.
go. I'd have to go to the casino in the city for my nearest one, I reckon.
Oh, a bowling alley in a casino, really?
Yeah, they've got
That's
this
wow.
massive like adult like arcade area
Okay,
at the casino. So there's like mini golf course, and
okay.
there's
So it's just like an
10-pin
adult
bowling.
entertain, like an
Yeah,
adult
yeah, they've got
entertainment
like,
center.
arcade
Gotcha.
machines and all of that sort of stuff
That's
there,
wild.
and yeah,
The Excalibur has a bowling alley, I believe. One of the ones on the strip does.
I saw
Where
one in Cleveland. They had like it was
that's
like
probably where the Melbourne casino stole it from, Chris. The idea.
As usual.
Yeah,
in
I wouldn't be surprised. Well,
where Rock
casinos are a new thing in Australia, so I mean,
Uh,
not new. They've been around for a couple of decades now, but obviously we were, decades behind what they were doing in Vegas. So I guess they stole everything that worked and put it in the one location. You know what I mean?
okay, there we go. Well, that would have helped if I would have been shown that before. Son of a goat.
Oh,
Do, 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 do. Sorry.
try and get rid of it. Oh, yeah.
So, Michael, how long do you think it'll take you to build that?
I'll just slowly plug away at it during the week. I'll probably have it finished by next weekend. Oh, yeah. Just depends on what else comes up in my week. I'm back at work now, so
Okay.
I actually went back to work, and I got to work on the time that I said I'd be back, and the boss forgot I was coming back and said, "Oh," so I went back on a Thursday. Yeah, so I only had to work a couple of days, and then I thought, then I'll start my full week. And they said, "Oh, we didn't think you were going to be here till Monday." I was like,
All right, then.
"Oh, what the hell? You mean I just cost myself an extra 4 days? I could have had extended holiday." Oh well, not to worry. I'm kind of glad I went back because I had heaps of work. So,
Hey Cap, how you been? Good to see you.
Hey, Cap.
g'day.
Let's see what to do with that.
Whose channel is the lady stream going to be on, Cat?
Leslie's.
On that
Yeah, the
Scuba's
scuba
channel.
channel, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
I'll post when she sends me the
Oh, I know, because I
she
actually,
she made a
I thought it
thumbnail
was
and stuff. We
today,
just haven't
so
no.
I already looked it up, and there
We
wasn't
made a
anything
thumbnail and
about it
stuff,
on there.
but we haven't posted it yet, so but
Yeah,
when
I
we do, I'll put
noticed.
a link on my channel.
Yeah, I noticed she didn't have anything up for it, so I was like, oh, I wonder whose channel
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is going to be on.
No,
No,
they're just
it's
blocking
always
you,
gonna be
Michael.
on.
That's all.
Oh,
It's
well, that's
gonna
okay
always be
then.
on theirs.
I'm glad. I'm glad it's just because they blocked me. Well, that's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's fair enough.
Hmm.
That's understandable.
Oh, that's what that. Okay, now that makes sense.
Well, crap.
Oh, I know why. I didn't make it to Colbay's stream the other day because we were I was doing a live
Toy Story.
toy store thing with Cat and Chris, a collectible
Mhm.
store in Melbourne. I was filming, which has very very bad Wi-Fi signal. We discovered.
Well, it can't be that good of a business then, right?
Well, it's just I don't know what it was. Might have just be the
I'm
area
being
it's in.
sarcastic.
But yeah, I was like really disappointed with that lag because that lag wasn't showing at all at my end. At my end, it just looked fine the whole time.
Yeah.
I mean,
But after
were you
coming home
recording
and
as
rewatching
well?
some of it,
Were you
because I was
recording it
curious.
as well, or no?
No,
Nah,
it's live.
Okay.
I was live, but
Now, I was gonna
I
say
think
if you had recorded it, you could have at least kind of salvaged it by, airing it at a later time or something like that.
yeah,
You
I
know.
don't know if I'll try and do live there anymore
Yeah, I would probably
because that
just
kind of happened the
record it.
last time I was there too with Cat. So years ago, like parts of it came up all right, but you know. Not
Well, it's
enough
just
of
certain
it.
parts of the store, and then it's like you're trying to move around it, but it would just garble and
Yeah, I
it was
know,
lagging. So
and I
then it was like we couldn't catch up, and then it's like, no, stop move. It's like you literally have to stop moving
Okay.
for it
It
to
was.
catch up, and then
It could be the electrical wiring inside the place itself.
yeah. Look, it's an oldish like
Pop says the store was amazing though.
yeah. I mean the bits that everyone saw clearly. Yeah,
Huh.
Everyone
they
likes
did
to
have
look
some
at
amazing
bits, right?
stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyway,
Hmm.
I'm already on to bag 2. This might be one of the fastest Lego heads I ever built. But I probably just jinxed myself.
yep. That's generally what happens.
Hey, that's what I get for being Irish and Polish, okay? So, any movies you guys are looking forward to this year?
I wouldn't even know what's coming out.
I
I don't really follow it that closely anymore.
I'm looking forward to 28 Years Later. The zombie
Oh, yeah.
movie. I mean, I
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
first 2 movies, 28 Days Later and 28 Weeks Later, so.
Yeah, I've seen 28 Days. I don't think I watched the second one.
Now, apparently, they're supposed to be making it into, like, 28 Years Later is supposed to be, I guess, from what I've read, possibly a trilogy. And there's talk about bringing back, like, Cillian Murphy, who was in the very first one. So that would be interesting to see if they actually do that.
Didn't they show a picture of him as a zombie walking around?
I think that's been kind of like myth busted. You know, they've kind of like ruled it out that that's not really him, but it looks like it could be him. I think maybe that's just a ploy to kind of like, you know, but who knows?
Clever movie promotion.
I mean, the first movie had some really good actors in it. I mean, Cillian Murphy, Christopher Eccleston was in there. Pre-Doctor Who, of course. You okay there, Chris?
This cord isn't long enough.
Oh, for the
To do what
lighting?
I need to do for the lighting, yeah.
That's
Okay,
cool.
so what do we got? We've got Avengers Secret Wars coming out. Could care less about that.
That won't be coming out for like a year or 2, I think.
Well, it says top 2025 picks.
Okay.
So, whether it does come out or not, maybe. But Jurassic World Rebirth might be all right. Superman, I could go either way.
I'm not looking forward to that. Just
It says
based on the
Avatar
trailers.
3, Fire and Ash.
What was that last one you said?
Avatar 3.
Oh,
It's
please.
called Fire
no.
and Ash.
God.
Looks like Mission Impossible. They're doing the final Mission Impossible movie. Well,
God, I
I've
hope he
never even
dies
watched.
finally.
Yeah,
Mission
I haven't watched
Impossible.
the first one.
Tom
so-
Cruise's hip replacement. What?
Peter Pan's Neverland. That could be interesting.
How about a horror version of that? I'd be
Captain
down for that.
That is
America,
what it
Brave
is.
New World. Could care less about that.
I'm probably going to see the Captain America movie. I want to see what happens. I want to see Harrison Ford Hulk out.
Predator Badlands.
Okay.
That's got Arnie in it, apparently. So
Arnold?
there's a film called Flight Risk with Mark Wahlberg.
I saw the trailer for that. That looks interesting.
Fantastic
good,
Four,
just
First
interesting.
Steps. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I'm not feeling good about that.
There's a film called Wolfman. Electric Blue State. I got no idea what that's about.
That
Oh no, sorry, the
election thing.
electric. Sorry, I said electric blue. Sorry, that's a song. Electric State. Sorry. There's
Yeah,
an
I'm with Hal.
untitled
We
Aang
want Revenge
Avatar
of the
film.
Sith. Revenge of the Sith.
Did you hear that, Kat?
No. What?
They haven't named it yet, but there's an Aang Avatar film coming out. Looks like it could be animation.
Yeah, I heard about that. He's
A
zombie.
film called Kinda Pregnant. Well, you know,
Kind of
couldn't care
pregnant.
less.
Sounds like a bad
Thunderbolts.
comedy.
I don't know what Thunderbolts is about. That looks like some sort of
Thunderbolts.
futuristic.
It's an MCU. Basically, they're taking a bunch of kind of the
Okay.
rejects from the other movies, kind of banding them together, kind of like a Dirty Dozen or Task Force X from like Suicide Squad style. type
Okay.
stuff.
Mortal Kombat 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
The previous one was pretty good.
Now You See Me 3.
Oh God, beating a dead horse.
There's that Tron movie, Arrest, whatever it is.
Oh,
Arrest.
what the Neutron? Okay.
Yeah, the Tron. Yeah, I think it's part 3. I think Chris, we were discussing it a week or so ago. I think.
I mean, I enjoyed Legacy. I really did.
It looks like a live action How Do You Train Your Dragon?
Yeah.
They're going to turn everything animated into live action and everything that's live action into animation, right? Pretty much.
There's a Minecraft movie that's meant to be coming out. So,
Yeah.
Karate Kid, Legends. Looks like it's got Jackie Chan and
Ralph Macchio.
Ralph Macchio in it.
It's going to be interesting to see how they connect those.
Is it a live action Snow White? That looks like it's coming out.
Oh, they killed that actress. Killed that. Her promo for
there's
it.
a film
she
called
killed it.
Bambi: The Reckoning, and the deer looks like a horror. It looks like a horror film.
Okay.
Yeah, the
all
Peter
part of
Pan
the-
one is a horror one too.
Yeah, it's called at the moment they're calling it the Winnieverse, and that's it's
Stupid.
all spun off. There's also a Pinocchio one coming. The Peter Pan one is supposed to take Winnie and Bambi, Pinocchio, and Peter Pan is supposed to come with Mary Poppins, and they're all horror.
Wow.
I'm down for that.
What else is here? Ballerina.
Yeah, that's the John Wick universe.
Companion. Don't know. It says 28 years later.
Exactly.
The monkey.
Hey, with the monkeys. What?
It looks like a horror. You know those drumming monkeys, those toys.
Okay.
It looks like some sort of horror film. Apparently, there's a Smurfs movie coming out.
Another one.
Oh boy.
And there's one here that's got like F ... marry kill. So I guess that's meant to be what we think it's meant to be. An animation called Dogman.
Oh,
I've
that
seen
looks
the trailer
cute.
for
That
it.
looks really cute. We love Dogman.
Final Destination Bloodlines. That's another one that's meant to be out
crying
next
out
year.
loud.
Havoc. Don't know much about that.
Now, Final Destination is going to be interesting. Are they going to have did Tony Todd do anything for that before he passed?
I don't think so.
Warfare. Don't know what Warfare. Warfare looks a bit interesting. Mickey 17.
What?
That's another one. Animal Friends with Ryan Reynolds. Looks like it's like a Dr. Doodle kind of talk to the animals.
I mean, everything
There's
he's been doing has been pretty good. So
there's a Michael film coming out about Michael Jackson.
I thought it was about Michael Reed and his exploits.
Yeah. Would that be
Would that be X-rated?
At least 12 movies. There's a Fast X Part 2 from Fast and Furious. I can't believe I'm about to read this one out. The Running Man.
Yes, they remade it.
Zootopia 2. Den of Thieves 2. Pantera, it's called. There's a new Frankenstein film coming out.
Of course there is.
There's an F1 film coming out. I wonder what that's about.
I
Anyway.
don't think it's about flipping the bird while cursing. No?
There's a film here. It's called M3 GAN 2.0. It looks like she's some sort of android, but Megan 2 or something.
Oh, jeez.
Uh,
I have yet
what's
to
it-
see the first Megan movie.
Oh, there's a Guy Ritchie film coming out called In the Grey. That might be good.
I hope that's not like a 50 Shades of Grey thing. Please, God,
Uh,
I would completely watch it. Guy Ritchie, 50 Shades of Grey.
yeah, that'd be interesting for sure, Chris. There's
Wow.
Saw 11 coming out.
no. Of course there is.
Nobody 2.
I didn't see the first
Did they
Nobody.
remake this movie as well, Into the Deep? Because that's coming out again.
Into the Deep? I remember the movie Into Deep.
No. They've made The Naked Gun, and it looks like with Liam Neeson.
What?
Oh, get stuffed.
Well, that's been in
Ah.
prep for a long time. I don't know if that's actually moved forward.
Uh,
That sounds
Wake
terrible,
up,
though.
dead man. The knives are out.
Now,
And
I wonder who
last film
directed.
here on the list is Sinners. So you know what? To answer your question,
Sinners.
Dave, there's not one film into this year that I'm looking forward to going from that list. I mean, some of them I'll watch, some of them I could care less about.
Now, the Liam Neeson one, I'm going to wager that Seth MacFarlane's doing that movie. I'm going to check that. I'm going to Google that
which
right
one?
now. Naked Gun.
I'll tell you. I'll click on it.
Naked Gun.
Geez, it wouldn't come up.
Okay, here he is.
Oh, yeah, here he is.
Director is Akiva Schaffer.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm going to pull up some more information. They're calling it Naked Gun 4 1/4 Law of Toughness. Co-wrote Akiva Schaffer, who's the director, who co-wrote the screenplay with Dan Greger, Doug Marr. None of these people are. Based on an original story written by Seth MacFarlane. Knew it.
Yeah.
Knew he had to be involved with it because they had Liam Neeson in 100 Ways to Die in the West, and in the I think the second Ted
too.
movie.
Yeah.
Liam Neeson
he
stars as
he
Frank.
was in Ted too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because remember, if I buy this cereal, does you know?
Here you go. Liam Neeson stars as Frank Drebin Jr. alongside. I mean, you could just have him in the same character. Come on. Liam
Surely I
Neeson,
won't have the same witty humor.
Pam Anderson, Paul Walter Hauser, whoever the hell that is, Kevin Durant, Danny Houston, Lisa Koshy, Cody Rhodes. Oh, geez. Busta Rhymes.
He's going to be the OJ character.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. I'll laugh my ass off if that really.
Norberg, wasn't that was it?
Yeah, he's going to be Nordberg Jr.
Norberg.
Jesus.
I actually watched that film, I think a couple of weeks ago. The Naked Gun. I hadn't watched it for years. The classic lines. Nice beaver. Thank you. I just had it stopped.
I'll laugh if Priscilla Presley's in there.
Oh, wow. Walking
Remember
frame and all.
she was the love interest for Leslie Nielsen.
I wonder if Liam's meant to be the
he's supposed to be
son
Liam
of-
Neeson's son. Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Liam
He's meant to be
Neeson
the
is
son. I
Leslie
wonder if
Nielsen's
that's the
son.
mother. I wonder if she was the mother.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It'd be interesting to see if she was in there. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to see if I can pull up names to see if Busta Rhymes really is playing them.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Let's see here. Cast and crew.
All right.
Cast.
Take forever.
They don't say the name of Busta Rhymes, so they're keeping it secret.
Okay.
Pamela Anderson is not good for her age. She's not
She looks-
aging well.
She looks
She-
natural for her age, considering.
Yeah, I mean, but she kind of looks like Melanie Griffith almost, and not in a good way. But yeah, I don't anticipate great things out of that film. Definitely not.
So you're basically saying you don't want to watch Pam running along a beach anymore.
Well, I'm pretty sure if she tried to run along the beach, she'd probably throw a hip out. I mean, it's bad enough what the remake and everything. I heard that they're developing a TV remake for Murder, She Wrote.
Oh God.
Yes, and they can now that Angela Lansbury is dead.
Yeah. Rumor
As
has
long
that
as
they
she
also
lived,
want to.
They couldn't do anything.
Did
Rumor
she own
has
the
that,
rights, Chris?
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Oh, right,
she had it in
okay.
the contracts.
Yeah,
But
right.
also, rumor has it that they're also trying to do a Golden Girls.
Oh, really?
Now that Betty White's she's been gone 2 years now, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, as long as they're dead. I mean, some of these actors got smart. They're like, hey, I wanted in contract that you're not going to do a remake as long as I'm alive. I mean, Back to the Future, Bob
See,
Gale,
a modern
Robert
Golden Girls might
Zemeckis.
work.
They all said that they'll never have a remake while they're alive.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is you could take the Golden Girls concept, but you think about it when you look at the age of the era that
but you
Golden
know what?
Girls went through, that you consider a Golden Girl now. If we're talking
it
like
won't be the
60
same,
plus,
though.
you're talking about people that grew up in the 60s and 70s, and 80s. So the show might be interesting. It might be a lot more colorful. You know what I mean? Like,
It might be, but
grew up with
also,
different traditions than what Betty White and all of that crew did, back in the day,
yeah,
like,
Go
but
back
I
to
mean,
bed, Realm. Nobody wants to hear it.
what's he done?
swing, better, swing.
Ah,
I just don't know if I don't want to see a woke version of Golden Girls. I think that's part of my fear.
Well, yeah, one of them has
that
to
could
be
happen
gay.
too.
What was that?
Oh yeah,
One of them will have to be gay.
yeah,
Probably.
One
I
of them will
mean,
have to be black.
yeah. I'm
Well-
agreeing with everything Chris is saying right now.
well, Chris, we pretty much had that back in the 80s with Designing Women.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that show
Yeah, Delta Burke.
briefly. Yeah, I remember Mum used to watch it.
And
yeah.
then she wound up marrying what's his name? The guy that was Major Dad. I can't think of the actor's name.
There!
Right now.
You shut your pie hole too.
What did I do?
Did I say Dave or did I say Bear?
I just heard like just a loud response. I was like, "Geez, I thought it was me." I'm used to being yelled at.
Bear.
Is this going inside or on the outside? Oh, that's all right then. Jeez. A lot of sanding. So,
Oh, you got to sand the parts?
oh, well, because I hate nub marks, so I'm treating it like a normal build, Dave.
Okay.
As I said, you can actually just bust this off the sprues and whack it together, but I want it to look as good as,
You want to polish it up.
Yeah, so
See, that's why I want to get an airbrushing kit. So when I do sand stuff, I
Yeah.
can just apply like new coats of paint, so it looks just. I want
Yeah.
to step things up, like with the Impala kit that I'm building. It's kind of almost like a
I get that.
like a semi matte plastic, but I kind
Yeah.
of want to get an airbrush kit so I can do a nice black gloss on it. Because I mean, if classic cars, you want that kind of gloss look to it,
Yeah. Well, I mean, like the car, even the paints they make for car model builders these days is virtually the same as what they put
Yeah.
on cars.
Well,
You
see,
know,
like if I do
it's like,
airbrushing, I can control
yeah,
like the flow, so it's not coming on too thick.
yeah,
That's where my thought is.
yeah, yeah.
Because I mean, it's baby from Supernatural, so I gotta take my time and do it right.
Yeah, that's a whole different skill set, that is.
That I know nothing about, but I'm
Oh,
willing to
well,
learn.
you picked up 3D printing pretty good, so I'm sure you can.
Well, I mean, most of it. I mean, I watched. Geez, I can't eat maybe over 100 hours of different 3D printing videos, but
Yeah.
I mean, this printer does a lot of the work for you. It's very user friendly. That's why Bamboo printers are just so freaking amazing. They make even someone like me a 3D printer. Because if I can do it, anybody can do it.
Okay.
Okay, and push my luck. I've yet to drop a piece on the floor yet, so I'm doing good.
Good thing about buying a building a mega size kit that but when you drop a piece on the floor, it's easily found.
Well, I mean, when it's the size of your foot or your hand, yeah.
Literally, the part
It's like
falls and
you don't
makes
even
a
have to have
thud.
glasses to find it.
Exactly.
You turn around, you hit your foot on the piece. Oh, that's where it is. Okay.
Almost trip over it. Oh.
Hey, zombie. The man, the myth, the zombie himself.
Wow.
So, Chris, how long did it take you to get those kits?
The next day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, if you order them from Amazon, they're generally shipping, and you'll get it the next day.
Okay. I didn't know if you ordered those directly from the website or not.
Well, no, this one they sent me, and they sent it to me on today's Friday, so they sent it to me on Tuesday. So it took about 3 days to get here from the warehouse.
Oh, okay.
But I have ordered stuff from them from the site, and it takes about 3 to 5 days.
Oh, okay, that's still pretty good.
Yeah.
As I'm thinking, I'm trying to come up with ideas for this year's Strain for the Cure.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking of, well, we're definitely giving out a hot toy,
Mm-hmm.
a Star Wars hot toy. But I was also thinking of maybe getting some of those like the kits like you're doing right there, the
Mhm.
non-Lego kits, and kind of give them out as prizes or something.
Yeah, you can get them relatively. I mean, you can get them relatively cheap. Usually, they're 25% off or more on. What's that? What?
But I still want to
yeah.
try to do a version of the Hot Ones though. I will not be doing the Canadian route this year.
Orlando said he ordered 2 vintage collection figures from Amazon, $7 each. Arrives Monday. His birthday is Sunday.
That's cool.
Oh, awesome. Happy early birthday.
Rafi turns 11 tomorrow.
Uh-oh. Jeez. It's all downhill from there, Cat.
Oh, don't I know it.
Hmm.
Oh.
I mean,
Are you okay?
is he still your little boy?
You have a boo-boo scar. Of course he is. Still not wearing him. Even if he's growing hair and becoming a man, and every once in a while he'll start laughing and his voice changes. I was like, what is going on? Okay. But, other than that, yeah.
Do you make fun of him about it?
Hell no. Why would I make fun of him? That's mean. He's already self-conscious enough. You don't make fun of him for that. You tell him that it's natural and it happens to everybody.
Did you hear that, Spencer? It'll eventually happen for you.
Oh, Chris.
Oh, man. Everybody goes through changes. It's natural for your body.
Whenever I hear that, I think of Owen Wilson in Armageddon. He's referring to what's her name? Liv Tyler.
Mm-hmm.
He's talking to Bruce Willis. He's like, and she's getting older. Her body's going through these changes. It's like, what? I gotta watch that movie. I haven't watched it in a long time. Bag free. And it's only 12:43. Jesus. Thought it was like 1:30 or something.
You sent both links? Okay, I'll show it. Oh, Scar, I'm sorry. I'm not cuddling with you. I know. I just thought he's got a boo-boo on his arm.
Who's got a boo-boo on their arm?
Scar does. He's got like some hair missing. Hey, Aisha, how goes it?
Been in a fight.
I know. That's why his name is Scar.
Well named Scar the fighter.
So it's Ahsoka and
Ahsoka.
Awesome. Very cool. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go check on the kiddo since he's sick. Hold on.
Yeah. So we all happy with Skeleton Crew, or?
I didn't particularly like the ending. It just kind of stopped.
I'm with you, Chris. 100%. Didn't like the ending. I was hoping something better for that result. I thought we were going to get something way better.
Do you know what my thoughts are?
What's that, mate?
I actually have to watch it. I've only seen like the first 2 episodes,
Oh, you
and
gotta
I got
watch it. Then.
sidetracked with other things. So
No, that's
I'm a
fair
bad
enough.
person.
I would say to 100% watch it. It was
I mean, I
enjoyable
enjoyed the
series.
first 2 episodes. I just
Yeah, no, it was enjoyable
got
series,
sidetracked
but
with everything.
it just I thought the ending was a little bit weak. That's all.
And you know, people can talk about it. Spoilers never bothered me really. So
Yeah, no, it's, you know.
I mean,
I
like
don't know.
you
Is
know,
there an intention to continue the story? I don't know. Like it's.
They said they had ideas for a second season, but you know how Disney is.
Yeah. Although
If
this
you'll even
this
get a
this
second
this
season.
show's done quite well with the ratings, hasn't it? Or
No, not supposedly.
oh, okay.
I mean-
Supposedly.
didn't it do better than Acolyte though?
No. As the series
Ooh.
went on, it did better, but they didn't have as big of an opening.
Yeah.
Okay. What am I missing? Come on, what am I missing here?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, what Disney Plus shows do we get this year for Star Wars?
Are you getting
Andor
any?
season 2?
Mando's a movie.
Mando's a movie.
Is that coming this year? I thought that was
Yeah,
next year.
no, at the end of this year, I think, towards the end.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, that'll make sense. Christmas time. Pump out the toys.
Yeah, but he's got 2 movies technically paid for by the mouse though, because Pedro Pascal's in he's playing Reed Richards in Fantastic
he?
Four. Yes, he is.
Okay.
I just can't see him playing
Me neither.
Reed Richards. It's just I don't mean
But it's,
I'm not trying to be a an asshole about it, but I'm like I can't see. I've never seen him in a scientist type role. I mean, the very
Yeah.
first thing I saw him play in, and this is dating me, was the first season of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. He played a vampire that she stakes in a graveyard. And can you recall ever seeing him play any kind of a scientist that explains anything? I mean, he's kind of played, more. I mean, I think Mando was probably his big breakout.
Yeah.
And he played a terrible character. Max, what was his name from the character he played in Wonder Woman 84?
Oh yeah,
That was just, it was terrible.
it wasn't great.
But it could be better.
The whole movie
Yeah.
could have been better. But
Yeah.
don't tell cats.
I heard him back.
Hey.
Michael ordered everybody pizzas on your credit cards while you're away, just so you know.
Wait, he ordered what?
Pieces for everyone.
Oh,
On you.
okay.
Cat shout. Apparently.
Cool.
Hmm.
So apparently in Ahsoka season 2, Kat's boyfriend is showing up again.
Duh.
So's Obi-Wan.
Yeah, Obi. Yeah, they've. Ewan McGregor's been hired for it too. Yeah.
Can't have Ahsoka without them.
I mean,
and I
you
was saying,
could.
I remember someone saying they weren't sure whether the same actress was doing the mini Ahsoka again.
Yes,
thought-
yeah, she
I
is.
believe
I
she's
thought
back.
I saw a thing where it said that she was going to be there.
Yeah, cool. Well, that's good.
She did good. She did good.
I don't know. I kind of need to rewatch that show.
I enjoyed it.
I kind of need to rewatch them all because I only ever watch them once. I never
Yeah.
rewatch the episode over and over again. I should do that maybe.
I mean, I enjoyed Andor. I enjoyed Kenobi.
Yes, yeah, I loved Andor. Andor was a great series. That was good. Can't wait for that again. Andor's good.
Oh, okay then.
Hey now. Just reading the chat and I'm just laughing away.
Mhm.
Laughing away and pleading the fifth.
Color striations doesn't work, Rum.
He knows. Deep. Search
Oh.
your feelings. You know it to be true.
We know that color striations don't work, Rum, because you proved it to us.
Listen, big boy, what are you doing?
Question.
Okay,
You know how
there
like
you go.
some creatures, are colorblind?
Uh-huh.
Oh, is
Does
that
that
what it
go
is?
for-
It's a monkey lizard color blindness thing, is it?
Doesn't matter when it's numbered. Colors doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter what you think.
Well, it doesn't. If they're numbered, then who cares? You go by the numbers. But... Hi. Yes, headbutt.
Like a Kiki.
Hi. Yes. Hi, handsome.
Man, I need new tweezers. Michael, you get a kick out of this. I don't know how well you can see it, but see if I can focus.
What's that? The bent or
My
something?
tweezers are bent at the
Oh.
points.
Oh, no, good. So they're not really clamping that well.
Nope.
Yeah, I got the I got a set of.
But if I
tweezers.
search deep enough, I'll find another pair.
Yeah,
Search your feelings
yeah, it's
Or-
not this one.
or your junk
Nah.
drawers.
Oh yeah, these ones. I got these ones from the Spay, and they have got.
I mean, these aren't
I've put
great, but
these
they'll work for
point-
my needs.
I have stabbed myself with the points on these tweezers so many times. It's that sharp.
Oh yes.
It's like, that's why I keep
Oh,
it
my-
covered in it. Plus,
I mean, it's only blood.
Michael,
yo,
Rum says you seem off today.
yeah. Tired. I don't know.
Just been one of those things.
It's definitely been an interesting 48 hours, yeah, Rum.
It's just one of them days.
Ow.
I woke up this morning and there was 327 unread messages in my WhatsApp groups.
Can you move your big butt? 'Cause I
My
think
phone was pinging all night. I was trying to sleep. I was like,
Yeah, mine started at 3 a.m. this morning, so I'm sorry, but I'm going to mute you all until I wake up.
yeah,
That's
well,
what I
that's what I
told him
should
to
have
do,
done,
is
Chris.
mute.
But
that's what I do.
You want
I
to hear?
mute it till I get up.
You want to hear a
but
good
yeah,
one?
craziness.
90% of the time,
Oh.
my phone is on silent, and my wife hates that.
He says that's not what I meant. Your refusal to accept theory of color striations.
Oh, I never accepted it. I've never accepted it because
Why
it's
would
proven
you
not.
accept
It's
something that's
proven
wrong?
it doesn't work
Yeah.
because Cat won the challenge and your Death Star doesn't look right, so it doesn't
Rum,
work.
can you come on and show us the close up of your Death Star? I want to see it. I want to see the color striations at work. If you can show it to me,
I got a minute.
can you come on and
Yeah,
show it to me?
I don't think. Oh, Rum, she wants you to come on and show it to her. Hurry up, quick!
Yeah,
Shut up.
whip it out.
It's the
Shut up.
best invitation
You.
you've ever had, Rum. There you go, quick.
I don't see
It's probably a
anyone.
bit angry too because it's the morning, isn't it?
Michael. Jeez, what is wrong with you?
Have you met him?
Unfortunately, such freaking perverts.
Freaking
Yeah,
perverts.
this star's out of range apparently, Cat. Oh well.
How convenient.
What's that?
His Death Star's out of
Oh,
range.
it's
How
He
out of
can't
range.
convenient.
quite reach his Death Star.
Yeah, convenient. Oh no, I can't show you.
That's no moon. What?
Uh,
I don't see the other ones, so I don't see. I feel like I'm missing those.
I'll try those. Oh, what is going on here? Ah, interesting.
How is that not going in?
Oh, what did I do with it?
Sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah, it's I actually got myself organised, and now I'm too organised. I can't remember what I where I put
You-
something.
You're so organized, you're now lost.
Have you
Because you're
tried the
used
Harry
to being
Wait.
disorganized.
Okay, so I couldn't get this piece in, right?
Yeah.
And I was like,
It-
why is this not going in? So I decided, let's look at it. Oh, that would explain why it's not going in.
Ah,
How'd you manage that?
you
I
need
don't
a
know.
knife or something. That's okay.
See, now it goes in.
Yeah, I bet it does.
Wah, 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 wah.
Just needed a bit of straightening out, didn't it, Kat?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm still missing this one piece. I don't know where that's at. Oh, there it is. Okay. It'll probably have to get glued, but that's okay. Boom, boom, boom.
So is this is this an AliExpress third party Lego kit, Kat?
Yeah, it's AliExpress.
Because I don't think I've seen one piece Lego sets anywhere, or third party Lego sets. I didn't know they existed. I mean, it makes sense.
I was looking up, I was trying to find another model ship for the Going Merry, and it keeps referring me back to the same store that screwed me over. So
Well,
then I was
that's
like,
not
all right.
nice.
So I put Lego this time, and then this came up. There was a few of them,
Oh, so you are
and
doing the
then
Going Merry. Okay.
no, I'm not.
You're not doing the Going Merry.
No, I'm doing a
What are you
different one.
doing?
The second ship.
Oh, the one with the bird. The what's it called?
No, it's not the bird.
Bird.
No,
What is
it's
the
the
word?
Sunny. You know, with the
Yeah,
sun
so,
and
yeah,
Sunny.
that's it. Yeah,
But
yeah.
anyway,
The
I
third one.
did I did Lego, and they have another version, and it was like $60, but this one was only like 15, 14, something like that. I ordered it a while ago, so it took a really long time. Let's look at it already.
Good old Going. I hope they bring some more live action One Piece out this year. That'll be good.
How was the live action? I didn't watch it.
Really good. I think they did a great job of it.
Because I enjoyed the Yu Yu Hakusho that they did.
I mean, they've got, what is it, over 1,000 animated episodes, so take
Plenty
a
of
long time
material.
to. Yeah, I was going to say that for me personally, I don't think I'll ever get to all of those, but following the story on a live action basis from the start they might condense it down a lot more. And no, I thought it. I mean, Kat, you liked it, didn't you? The One Piece when you
Yeah,
watched it.
I dare to say I actually like it more than the anime, and I really like the anime.
Ooh,
But there's a lot of
spicy.
characters that I like better in live action than I do in the anime. I get really annoyed with some of the certain some of the main characters in the anime, but in the live action, I think they do a better job of them.
Yeah, I think they cast it well. I mean, I didn't know a lot of the actors, but they all perform their roles very well. So
Yeah, no, I've enjoyed it. I'm excited for
I mean,
season
Cat
2.
Cat won't. I like the guy that did the clown. I thought he was good,
Ugh, of course you
but
do.
yeah.
Everybody likes the clown. Whatever.
Bring in the clowns.
Ugh.
Killer
Shoot me
Clowns
now.
from outer space.
Shoot me now.
Sounds like the name of a rock band.
It was a movie from the 80s.
Yeah, no, I'm just
Came out
saying,
in
but it
uh,
could easily be a rock band name, couldn't it?
oh yeah, Killer
Killer
Clowns from outer
Clowns from
space.
Outer
Yep.
Space.
Well, it's also a video game right now by a company called Ilphonic.
Okay.
They adapted into like a 4 or 5-on-1 kind of killer game. So
Mm.
it's one of those
Okay,
cult
that is
classics.
missing. I don't know where.
Yeah, not really a gamer, so I don't follow games.
No worries. It's all good in the hood.
I really don't.
Oh yeah, I did skip a little step. Can't have that now.
Having said that, there's a lot of video games I wish I
Uh,
wish I've
you,
tried by now, but
Muzza isn't here.
Muzza.
Yeah, Pete was asking if Muzza was here, and so I was telling him no.
No.
Alright, this one's
Unfortunately, Muzza actually might be at work because he has to work Saturdays sometimes. And it's although he'd be on his way home by now, given that it's 5 o'clock. I'm sure Muzza will be on Top Gun later, definitely.
Yeah. Rum, are you doing Top Gun?
Oh yeah. Oh, I hope we are. I hope we're doing Top Gun.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Thank you. Well, this has got too fiddly, so you know what that means.
Bedtime.
I'm out and we're going for bed.
Adult beverages? What?
Mm.
Thanks for
My
hanging
phone.
out, Chris. Appreciate it.
All right. See you guys in the morning.
Get your rest, man.
Bye.
See you, Chris.
And then there was 3.
Good, good. That's square. Square, square. Okay.
What do we have here?
Well, all I've done is file, sand, and panel line 2 feet so far. I've finally got it done. Right, next step.
Hey, it's still progress, right?
Yeah, I know.
And it's time to end the stream.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, we've been going for like an hour and I've done nothing. That's okay. I don't like building quickly. Plus, I've got distractions on in the background too.
There you go, Michael. Rum says it's Top Gun School is definitely on.
Oh, good.
Good.
You can try and attempt to teach me the theory of color striations. You can
It's a waste
attempt
of
it.
time. It's a waste of your time. It doesn't do anything.
It'll probably go in one ear and out the other, like all my teachers used to say.
The Science of Striations.
Actually, what are you building tonight, Rum? I think, are you building the Millennium Falcon tonight, Rum?
Now he's got to finish his Death Star.
He's got to finish his what?
His Death
Death
Star.
Star.
His Death Star's on the desk. What are you talking about?
Oh, don't defend him now, okay?
No, I'm just saying it's
Don't, no.
there's a
Uh-uh.
sphere that resembles the Death Star with some of the patterns out of place, but
Yeah.
Those are the spare parts that they use to build the Death Star to in Return of the Jedi, right? There you go.
oh wow. I really wish they'd print this in English.
Well, you don't
The
just like
Google Translate
following the pictures and
slow.
trying to decipher?
No, but it'd be nice to be able to read what these guys are banging on about. I'm sure there's actually some very useful tips here in Japanese, but
You get no argument from me.
There's one. Where's the other? I always see one. Where's the other? Oh, let's see.
oh wow, okay.
Oh, ow.
I need
Oh
the
yeah, this is a
other one.
crazy innovation.
No, it's not. Like mine is, but his isn't. So what's up with that, pal? Care to explain that one, sir?
Can't we all just get along?
No.
Okay. I tried.
Oh, you shut your pie hole, bear.
It's bad
Blobby
down there.
Star.
You shut
He
your
said
pie hole.
also known as Blobby Star.
Lobby stuff.
Rum is building an Ultraman, though
Oh,
Palps
that's
has
right.
taken pity on me and has sent me a beautifully painted Millennium Falcon. I only need to snap together and can claim I painted. Which Ultraman is it? Is it from the new show? Or is it the classic Ultraman?
That's J.
10 and 11. Where's the stickers at? What did I do with the stickers? Well, crap. Oh, there it is. 10 and 11. Let's see. 10 and 11. There we go. Which way?
There's some crazy build techniques with these, Dave.
Oh yeah.
You literally like click two sprues together, and you got a whole part.
Oh wow. So you can click
Yeah,
the two
like
runners together and then you get.
yeah, and then you trim it off the runners. Yeah,
Oh, that's freaky.
yeah. There's some interesting innovation in this. Yeah, definitely.
Mm.
I'm gonna have to get me one of those kits and bring it on to Aaron's stream.
Yeah, I'm surprised Aaron hasn't done one. I mean, for what you end up with, that's it's pretty
Well,
cool.
I mean,
Really.
also, I mean, Space is another thing. He's got so many kits,
Yeah.
but then like, well, he a lot of times he likes to takes the Gundam and put it back in its box. With
Uh-huh.
any extra accessories. With something like this, I don't think you're putting it back in the box.
No, it's definitely. I mean, it'd fit back in the box. I must admit, if you threw out all the sprues and everything, it would.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking at the box, yeah, it would.
Okay, so I'm missing that piece, but those will as of yet.
Oh, geez, it's good having air conditioning, I tell you.
I'm sorry, but I laugh at that. Considering we have snow outside.
Yeah, I know. We've got a reasonably warm weekend. Zombie would be in the same boat, given that he doesn't live that far from me. So,
Something's a wee bit off here.
over here. Well, isn't it 2 hours difference between us, Pete? Anyway, it's 5:16 on the east coast of Australia. That is.
There it goes. That looks better.
Why do I have my AC on? Because it was hot, Zombie. That's why.
Did you just say? Did you just say
You
zombies
asked me why
hot?
have I got my air conditioning on. It's beautiful outside. It's because my room was hot and stuffy when we started this stream because I didn't have the air conditioning on. I haven't had it on all day. I only just put it on at the start of this stream to cool my room down.
So right now it's 36 degrees Fahrenheit, but it feels like 26.
Are we having what's for Pete? I feel like Pete's setting me up for something here. Are you having better weather? I don't know. It's what 29. Got to 29 today, Pete. So 29 degrees Celsius. Yeah, whatever, zombie. Hello,
His man
girls.
crush is
Zombie.
coming out.
Hello, girls. Zombies here.
See, zombie agrees. He says, yes, Michael did call me hot. So see, you're calling zombie hot. It's okay if you want to confess your feelings.
Well, let's face it. You could have a friend that lives 3 streets away, and you can ring them up, and you can go, "Man, how's the rain today?" And they go, "What are you talking about? It hasn't rained here all day." So, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just weather's weather, and it can be different, even though you're in the same place.
Where is that?
I'll be right back.
I mean, I'm sure it's cooled down by now a bit, zombie, but yeah. I'm sure that there's a lot of people having fun in the sun at the Australian Open right now because we've got the big tennis. All the world of tennis is here in Melbourne at the moment.
Oh wow!
Well, we're one of the 4 big tournaments, so Australian Open's on. So it's the first tournament for the professional tennis player of the year. So
I feel so
here
lost.
in
I didn't even know that was going on.
yeah, I mean, I'm sure you guys are getting fed it on one of your sporting networks, but
That's the thing. I don't. We cut the cord a couple years ago, so unless
yeah,
it's on a streaming service I have, then I'm not even aware of
okay,
it.
yeah, because we've got like McEnroe and Jim Courier, and there's some of the commentators that are commentating at the moment on the TV. You know, Australian Open, it's a really good time here in my city. A lot of international tourists and players bring their entourages, and you know, all the bars and clubs and
Nice
and
economic
restaurants and
boost for the
everything.
local area. Then
Everything kicks off. It's like the amount of money that actually gets injected into our economy every year at the start of the year because of this tennis tournament. because Melbourne hosts it every year, so it doesn't like travel from different city in Australia. It's always here in Melbourne, so you should see the precinct where they have it. It's amazing. G'day, Chip.
There we go. Hey, Chip.
Yeah, so going to the tennis here, Dave, it's like a big event because they have like restaurants and bars there. They have massive outdoor seating areas. So if you can't get a ticket to go to the main court, they have, these absolutely massive TV screens, and, a couple of thousand people will sit there and watch a match.
Okay.
And sometimes the matches don't finish till like 2 a.m, and there's people there until that time. But yeah, it's summer
So
here
it's-
in Australia,
So it's still a big party.
yeah, so at 2 a.m, you could still be wearing t-shirt and shorts. So it's good
Never a
fun.
bad thing.
It's a good thing, but it can be expensive. I'll say that
I can
it's got more
imagine.
and more expensive. It's one of those things that unfortunately the corporate world has made. With special areas and things like that. It's just
They gotta
made
make
it
their
a
money
little bit more.
somehow, right?
Well, I mean, like all the officials at the tournament wear Ralph Lauren, to give you an idea,
Of course.
because Ralph Lauren makes all the officials and umpires uniforms, the ball boy uniforms. It's like you can go to Ralph Lauren store here in Melbourne and buy, the same polos and stuff, but they're like, ridiculous amount of money. Having said that, you see people walking around in them, so some people can afford them. The Puzzle King. You can. Where's Cat? Cat will get upset.
Well, he's full of it, so I know
Well, he's,
he's
he's selling
clearly
himself as the
lost.
Puzzle King. You can't be the
I know
Puzzle.
because he's moved on because I told him that, right? And he goes, no, no. He goes, I'm talking about the next one with the whole, you know, London Big Ben. He thinks he's going to be king, because they have a king now, so blah, 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 but it ain't going to help him. Like I asked, earlier, I asked what's going to happen when I beat him, when an American beats the Brit over making Big Ben. I asked what happened, and Palps told me it's Guy Fawkes Day all over again. So they're
But
gonna
it's not
blow up.
November.
So he's gonna blow up my tower. So yeah.
Yeah, as an Australian, I don't think we even recognise the royal family anymore since the Queen's been dead.
I mean,
I don't
it's
think
it's just
many
Chucky Boy,
Australians give
right?
a shit about the royal family anymore. The royal family died when she died.
I thought I read that Charles wasn't like he wasn't doing that well health wise. So it's I mean, if he passes or he's
Then
can't
we get
preside anymore, it's going to go to his kids, and that's kind
no.
of
It'll
weird.
go to William. It won't go to Harry.
Well, I said his kids, so that is one of
No,
his
no. So
sons,
the
right?
way it works, it will go to William, and then it'll go
Because
to William's
didn't
son
Harry
or
kind of
whatever.
just walk away from it all? Because
You
when
know,
him and his
Harry's not in the immediate running.
yeah,
It's like William and then his kids. So before Harry gets in. But as I said, man, I don't. People were fond of the Queen. Everyone liked the Queen. She was a beautiful lady. She seemed to have a good heart, Elizabeth. But yeah, no one's like Charles from day one. And definitely don't like that thing he calls his wife.
Camilla.
Oh, she's now that's the creature from the Black Lagoon.
I don't know many people who would disagree with you.
Oh,
Okay, did I mess something up? I think I did.
there we go. Turn the air conditioner off, finally. It's starting to get too cool now. Finally cooled my room down.
I was right.
All right, I'm back.
Back.
From outer space. I knew I messed something up.
Lost in space.
Danger, Will Robinson, danger.
The crew of the Jupiter 2 as they take a journey to Alpha Centauri and never make it.
Now I'll say I did not. I wasn't actually disappointed when the Netflix did their version of it.
Still haven't seen it. Didn't even know it existed until Kat told me about it, and I went, bullshit. There's
About
a
what?
Lost in Space series.
It's so good. Now, I will say this. I haven't watched the third season all the way through. I'll stop it because I'll like rewatch everything and then I'll get burnt out on it. And then I was like, oh, it's been too long. I forgot everything, so I have to rewatch it again.
So you don't want to know when Batman shows up? I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
No, I
so I
enjoyed
gotta
it.
rewatch it again, but I really like it. I really
What
like
about the episode when they land on Gilligan's Island?
Cat.
it. I'm staring daggers at you. What?
Even though if was finished like what 2 years ago now maybe. I enjoyed it, but the way that they ended the series, it had potential for continuing. I'll say that. And that's not really a spoiler.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I enjoyed it.
Yeah, everybody says they enjoy it and stuff, but when it first came out, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so awesome. But I'll be honest, like I remember most of season one. I don't really remember season two at all. But
Now, did
I'll
you
just
ever
have to
watch the
rewatch it.
movie?
Yeah, I didn't mind the movie.
You mean the one with Matthew Blanc? LeBlanc?
Matt LeBlanc, yeah. Joey.
Yeah, of course
How
I
are you
did.
doing?
It's got Joey in it. Of course I watched it.
How you doing?
Heather Graham as a doctor. Yeah, sure, that's believable.
Mufasa, go to bed.
Hollywood really make a lot of believable things, you know. Women in movies that can't find a man, can't get a man, like what's her name, Hagel or whatever, like
Katherine
all
Heigl.
these Hagel, all these drop dead women. Oh, can't get a man, like you make that believable. It's like yeah, sure, can't get a man. Damn instructions. English. Can you print this in English?
They can.
Still
They
haven't.
just don't want to, just to annoy you. Probably.
Yeah. Okay, so that goes. So yeah, you actually, I should give you an example, though. You actually like build parts, and then start building it on the sprue, and then you click the sprues together, and you've got a whole heap of joints. It's just bizarre.
How bizarre.
How bizarre! How bizarre!
What was the group? OMC, I think was the name of it.
What that song? How bizarre!
Yeah.
I think they're actually a Kiwi band. I'm pretty sure. I think they were from Pete's part of the world.
I think that was like their only major like international like top 40 hit or something.
Yeah, pretty
Is
sure.
that
I can't think of other songs that they did too well. I mean,
back
they
in the
might have had
90s?
they might have had a couple of songs in New Zealand, perhaps on their charts, but yeah, there we go. Kiwi couple. It was actually a Kiwi couple. There you go.
Yeah. Takes me back to my roller rink days. Well, no, because that came out in the 90s when I was a DJ at the roller rink. So
Yeah, it would have been one of the songs on the hit list. Yeah.
and a
Yeah, it
very skatable song.
used to be fun. You go to the roller ring and they'd have the music playing, and
Hey, and
you laugh at your mates falling over and
well, see, that's the thing.
Hi,
Like
zombie.
good fun.
back then, I was a DJ and a roller floor guard, as we called it. So, I mean, as a guy, if a girl falls down, you gotta help her up. It's your job.
Yeah, I never liked those. It's funny. I was all right with roller blades, but I was never good with roller skates.
Yeah, I was the opposite of that.
And I was okay with ice skates as well. No problems.
Some people just have the natural coordination for that.
Yeah, I know. I took to ice skating real easy for some reason. I don't know why, but it just was meant to be.
It's who you are, what you do.
Okay.
Looks like it's doing pretty well. Just checking out my printer. I printed something for a friend of mine, but one of our cats got sick and got sick all over it. So I'm reprinting it from scratch. It's about
God bless him.
well, it's another 4 hours till it finishes printing.
A little bit of time.
Well, it's a good size. Like it's probably like maybe, it takes a good section. It's pretty large. Pretty large medallion that's being printed.
Medallion. You making bling, Dave.
Actually, yes. For the American football, we have our local team, the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
Well, our star quarterback, Josh Allen, his number is 17.
Yep.
And there's this 3D printed file I have for the number 17, and you actually print out these big plastic chain links, so you wear it around your neck, kind of like Flavor Flav with the clocks, right?
Oh, okay. Like huge, like gold chain kind of
Yeah,
thing. Yeah.
but it's going to be this metallic blue, right?
Yeah, boy. Yeah, go on.
So my one buddy he loves to tailgate, and it's for him to go tailgating in. So
Oh, cool.
yeah, so yeah, I mean we are known for jumping through folding tables and a whole bunch of other stuff. So we're not the prim and proper crowd. We're more the wild and rowdy,
Yeah, we
chicken
don't.
wings and drinking at like 7 in the morning kind of crowd.
We don't really do the tailgate thing in Australia.
My buddy will, even if he doesn't have tickets to the game, he will go to where
Yeah,
they do the tailgating, and it's just like a big massive party.
I can see that. Yeah.
And the thing is,
I've been to one. I went to one. It was just before it was the last day of the Lacrosse World Series over in Perth.
Good morning,
and we were
Baz.
hanging out.
Hey,
we were
Baz.
hanging out with these American guys, and they're like, "Oh, we should do a tailgate party." And we're all like, "What the hell's a tailgate party?" Oh, you mean
Mikey,
like
thanks for hanging out.
it's like, oh, we were like, oh, you see them at like college football and stuff. He's like, yeah, let's do that. So yeah.
Oh,
So
college football doesn't hold a candle like here in Buffalo. I mean, we go through folding tables. People are drinking at like as early as 6 or 7 in the morning.
Yeah, I know. I've seen
And-
people like big smokers and everything.
Oh
happening.
yeah, just it could be the dead of winter, and people will still be out there super early doing that.
Yeah, awesome.
I mean,
I like it.
It's pure insanity.
And then if you're lucky enough, you go inside and actually watch the game.
Well, see, that's the thing. Our stadium has no dome.
Yeah.
So, and the new stadium they're building, that has no dome. But they are putting these kind of they're supposed to be like heated kind of think of like you know what an awning is, right?
Yeah.
So think of like a metallic awning, but they're going to have heating elements in it. So when snow is weighing heavy on that, the heating elements will melt it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So they're trying to do that so it kind of covers some of the crowd. But yeah, it's still going to be an open stadium. So because that's one thing about Buffalo. The elements always play a factor when it comes to the other football teams playing us. You know, if a team isn't used to snow or rain, and that's what's happening, we play in that all the time. So that's the advantage for Buffalo. You know.
Well, we've
hold
only
on
got
one sec, you guys. I'm not doing movie night tomorrow or tonight. Because I have a lady stream tomorrow in place of that, so won't be doing that.
Hey, ladies.
She's got book club.
Hey, don't you
That's
knock
where
my
they-
book club?
Book club, that's where they drink a
enjoy my
shitload
book
of
club.
wine, isn't it? And bag men.
I enjoy my book club.
Isn't
Gets me
that
away
what
from
happens
you
at ladies'
balls.
book clubs?
Oh, you forgot the pillow fights too in our underwear.
I didn't say it was a sleepover. Don't ruin that for us, Kat. Give us
What-
something, won't you?
Oh, so is it in Australia where they don't do that at book club too? That's weird.
That's really, it's true. They really, all those things that we think happens at sleepovers happen.
Well, we do them
Don't
also
ru-
in book club. I don't know what book club you're part of.
Yeah, you know, pillow fights. Yep.
Yeah.
That really happens. You can't ruin the illusion for us, Kat. Please.
Yes, Orlando. I know they're in the mornings, but I don't have time for all of that. Plus, then getting ready for my stream, so ain't gonna happen. It's too much.
Cat's got a life.
Yeah, I got a lot going on. I have a sick kid. I don't feel good. I have family member stuff, things going on with family members. It's just too much. So maybe next week we'll see how things go next week.
Same cat time, same cat channel.
Mhm.
The old movie watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, look, Rolando. It goes so much better. Like, see, that cat matches that Anakin better.
Yeah.
Do you need like a speeder that's 3D printed so just you and Anakin can go cruising?
I mean, we have the Force, we can fly, but sure, yeah.
I don't remember Flying Jedi.
I can only imagine Cat's
Why
fan
not?
fiction about this.
I mean, I remember,
My
Fallen
fan fiction
Jedi.
is amazing, so just on me.
I mean, there was
And
Flying
that
Jedi in outer space, wasn't there, I suppose?
and that's what they discussed during their book club is Cat's fan fiction about Anakin.
My fan fiction is amazing. All right, 15-minute warning, and then I'm going off because my ears spiking more because the temperature's starting to drop.
That's all right.
Oh, big boy's coming. Oi! Really? Really? Good thing I moved my stuff. You
He's
ready to
like
cuddle for bed?
he's letting you know it's bedtime.
Yeah. He's been wanting me to go to bed for a while now. I'm going to the laptop.
He's like,
Oh,
I'm
he
more
went
important than
outside.
he's
Oh,
like, I'm more important than these humans.
I'll be right back.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Am I missing a piece? I better not be missing a piece. I think I'm missing a piece. That is not
That
happiness.
happens.
Yeah, but it's not nice.
No, it's always nice when you find it, but
Yeah, I'm probably not going to find it.
don't say that, Dave. So yeah, see, so I just cut that off the sprues, see, and it's all ready to go now. Like it's a pretty cool idea. Let's get rid of all these knobs. You know what? I've had the laziest day today, and I'm proud of it.
Nothing wrong with that, right?
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to do it, don't you?
My wife calls it Catterday.
Yeah, I like it.
I cannot find my missing pieces.
Day curling up on the couch, enjoying the idiot box. In your case, enjoying the company of your pets.
Oh no, when she's home, they are with her at all times.
Yeah. So, like, you get to bed, ready to crash out, and she's been to bed before you, and there's just cats where you normally sleep. Is that how that works?
That has happened on occasion, yes.
Yeah. And then you're like, what do I do? How do I move the cat?
Well, if you ask her, she will say, "Just pick them up and move them." That is
I
what
was going
she'll
to
say.
say, I thought you were about to say, just go and sleep on the couch.
No,
What?
I'm a night owl, so I'm usually just
Yeah.
up and doing all this.
Yeah, I like
So
being a night
I
owl.
open the door, right? It's snowing
Yes.
even more. The flakes are even bigger, right? Whatever. Scar just sits there and he looks up at me and then he goes out and there's a box in the porch. He just goes right into the box and he looks at me pathetically. So I open up the door and I was like, well, come back in, you dork. And he won't. And then all of a sudden, Taz runs up and he looks, he like slides to a stop going, oh, there's snow. And all of a sudden, he runs down the steps and then he's shaking his paw like, ew, snow's touching me. And then runs underneath the porch and won't come back up.
So it sounds like you're going to have two cats lined up at the back door any minute now, saying, "Let me back in. Let me
Well,
back in."
I figured when I stop the stream, I'll go try and rescue them. Imagine being put in the doghouse by a feral cat. I mean,
Well, that's all I have are feral cats because technically that's my last name.
Aha. Ha ha.
Ha
Aha.
In the fist. So, anyone want to take bets on will TikTok actually be banned, or will something happen to prevent that?
Ooh. I don't know what's happening with your country, but they've been on pretty shaky ground here in Australia for a while.
Okay.
Our government was looking to ban it a long time ago, and yeah, I don't know. I think, I mean, if you guys ban it, it'll be a no-brainer that we'll probably follow suit. But I don't know. Actually, but see, our government's been going for a lot of the social media platforms, so yeah, there's a lot of social social network owners that are a little bit upset with the Australian government at the moment. But they're going to bring in things here, Dave, where under a certain age you're not going to be able to access some of the platforms and stuff like that.
Okay.
So that's what they want to bring in, because part of the reason for that is like, you know, to stop kids cyberbullying and things like that, and to not get exposed to too much adult content at a young age and things like that is part of the reasoning of the Australian government. You know, to change the put age limits to when you can join these things, basically. So,
And you know, I get that. I can even appreciate that. You know,
yeah, so that's what's part of going on here,
but
basically.
I'll
That,
say this: you want to stop cyberbullying. Kids are going to be, kids are going to be jerks at times. They're going to find other ways to bully people. But I
yeah, I
can
mean,
definitely
back in our day,
appreciate
we just did
that
it to their face.
yeah,
So, you
basically.
know, like we didn't have any of this crap.
I mean, people are they're going to find ways around that. They're going to find ways to still access the content in some shape or form, just different platforms, and it's just it's a sad truth.
Or at least in our day, if you were someone that was bullying someone, people could actually point fingers because
Yep.
it was done in person, so you were probably seen doing it. Whereas now you can hide anonymously and just say what you want to say, and you know, it's not great.
I am on the last bag.
Well done.
I'll most likely have this finished off camera, but there we go. Here's the back of Spidey's head, the top of it, and the sides. Now we
was
just
quite
gotta make
cool.
his face. Don't I? Aisha says she doesn't use TikTok. I don't usually do it, but my brothers send me videos and they send them there. So it's like,
Well, I'm not a big fan of the owners of TikTok either. So
I don't even know who owns it. So
it's a Chinese company, man.
okay.
He's not Chinese.
The owner of the TikTok
He's
company,
from Singapore.
Yeah,
Singapore.
he's Chinese descent.
It
But
doesn't matter. Like,
a
you know
lot of
what? It
wealthy,
doesn't
a lot
really
of
matter
very
because
wealthy Chinese
the
reside in
freaking dude,
Singapore.
listen, the freaking dude that's trying to take over with all this crap, if TikTok doesn't go away, he loses out on like billions of dollars. Breaking my heart, dude. Don't care.
Don't
Considering he's
you
already
Whatever.
got
break my
billions
Here's
of
the
heart.
thing.
dollars,
Here's
it's
the thing.
probably not a
It's not
great
gonna go away.
loss.
It's not gonna go away. Like I can guarantee you, it's not gonna go away.
Well, it can go away if your country doesn't allow you to access it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They're not gonna actually do it. They're not gonna stop it.
You never know.
Besides, I think it's too funny. Everybody else starting to learn Mandarin just in spite of it. So
Well, if you go to a school in Australia, there's chances are that you'll learn Mandarin or Cantonese as in junior schools now. Once upon a time, we used to learn French and German. Now we learn Japanese. Actually, my friend's son, his school teaches Japanese. So he's really good with Japanese. Actually, we had he's only something like 11 years old, and we had a Japanese lacrosse player that was here for a little while and didn't have a very good grasp of English. And my mate's son could actually communicate to him for us.
Hey,
Yeah, he was like a translator sometimes, which is, I think that's a fantastic thing. But yeah, depending on, there's a lot of areas that have um, big Chinese populations here now. So they'll often the schools in those areas will have the Cantonese or Mandarin learning program. Uh, I'm not quite sure whether any schools here are actually doing. Um, I mean, we've got a huge Indian migration too now. So whether they'll start learning Punjab or something, I don't know what the languages are called. So,
you mean like Hindu?
but I mean, like, yeah, Hindu, that kind of, yeah. I don't know whether that'll become a thing. I know that all the when I was MH still exists till today too. All the kids that I went to school with when I was in juniors or what we call primary school here, all the Greek kids used to go to school on Saturday and they used to go to Greek school and primarily learn Greek language and all that sort of stuff. So there wasn't many Greek kids that I, grew up with that didn't actually was forced to go to, even though they were Australian born, you know, their parents spoke Greek in the house, so they all learnt how to Greek as well. It was like a compulsory thing. They all had to go to Greek school. Because we used to laugh because those poor kids would go to school 6 days a week and we'd only go 5. And they used to hold the Greek school in the same school that, that they went to Monday to Friday as well. So, although Greek school was only, I think it was not quite a full school day. It was more like maybe half or 3/4 of a school day. But still, basically half your Saturday you lost to going to Greek school. When I was
All
growing
right,
up in
guys.
this area, I had a lot of Greeks. A lot of Greeks. So
I'm done. So I'm gonna call it. I'm ready to go to bed.
cool.
Get your rest and feel better and enjoy your Saturday
Yeah,
if you can.
So now
And
everyone
hope
yeah.
just
Rafi feels better.
Thank you.
head across to Kat's OnlyFans channel because she's going to bed now, and
Wow.
for
No,
Yeah,
the
make sure you pay for your
it's
subscription.
it's
for
her
that
only puzzles page. Get it straight.
for that content, you need to get across there.
It's only $20 a month. It's reasonable.
$20 a month.
Yeah. You have to pay more for specialty pictures and videos, but to
Oh,
subscribe,
okay.
it's only $20 a month. So
Oh, it's for the basic package.
yeah.
Okay.
Only cats. There it is. It's only called Only Cats. There you go.
All right. Well, it's been fun. I did bugger all, but it took me like half an hour just to open the bags. So like, you know,
That's pretty ridiculous there. Not
although,
gonna lie.
like I've gone from step 2 to step 11 almost just like that. So it doesn't
Yeah.
take long. Although how many steps are there in this? Oh, the
Well,
other
you
one
got to
had
get your
something
steps
like,
in, right?
Mm-hmm.
that's right, 92 steps, and then you've
5
got your
days, yeah.
decal page as well. So there you go, 92 steps, and I'm only up to step step 8 technically.
Well, there
Gee,
you
I haven't
go.
got many. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be done before you know. I'm sure you'll be halfway done by the time the model stream comes on. So
Oh, I'll keep building a little bit, but I won't.
yeah. All right.
I just
Well,
take my time with it. Enjoy a few, shall we call it adult drinks, and I'll watch a bit of the tennis, and I'll watch a bit of the cricket, and I'll be boring. And yeah, if I'm watching cricket and stuff, I might build a lot more. But
yeah. All
anyway,
right. All right.
all
Well,
right.
good night, everybody. Thanks
Good
for
night.
hanging out.
Catch you later.
Peace. See you,
Bye.
Dave.